Hello everybody, nice to see you. I've just finished on my membership and zoomed over here, so it's lovely to see you. I can see Denise is here. I'm not sure if Vonnie and Sue Ellen might join us, we shall see. And today I've got a little bit of sharing my favourite books to show you. So, I mean, I've got lots of books about pattern design, I've got to say. So picking three is really difficult. I've got to sort of say they're the three of the moment, I think, that I'm kind of using the most. But before I jump into that, thank you for joining me, everyone, whether you're joining me live or in the replay. I'm always thrilled to see you here. And please hop in the comments and tell me where you are in the world. I'm in Wales, in the UK, about halfway up on the left. And I'm not sure if Marianne FB will be with us today because she's just arrived in Ireland, and I'm really excited to say hello, Sue Ellen. She's here. I'm really excited to say I'm going to meet Marianne on the 1st of July. She arrives. She's getting the ferry over from Ireland with her daughter Melissa, and I'm going to meet them at Holyhead, and then I'm going to drive them back here to Harden. And they're going to stay in Gladstone's library, which is a beautiful place to stay. And I know they're both really looking forward to it. And so I'm really excited to think I'm going to meet them. And yeah, all exciting stuff. So, but they're touring Ireland at the moment. So they're doing all. I sent her a message this morning saying top of the morning to you. And it's possibly one of those things that they possibly don't even say in Ireland anymore, but I just couldn't help myself. So we're in the same time zone. I always get excited when Anne's in the same time zone. And when Denise Chavez was on her cruise, I didn't get to meet her, but we're in the same time zone. So it just seemed a step closer. Also, I can see, so Denise is here, Denise Ives, Sue Ellen, Denise Ives is in Missouri, and Natalie Rutland-Coate is in New Hampshire. So am I thinking you're on the East Coast then, Natalie? I'm just testing my American geography again, and Vonnie's back again, which is fabulous. So yeah, so I shall share my books. I've sent out a blog post today, so if you're on my email list, you will have seen my blog where I shared some of these, and I go to them again and again, and this gives you lots of details on how to do a complete guide to designing and fabric. And it shows you some how to do it manually, you know, the way it used to be done with paper and pen, which is truly amazing. When I think sometimes I struggle to do it on the computer, and years ago it must have taken such a long time. So there are still some there's fabulous images and colours in there about designing patterns and about building a digital colour palette. And I do look at a lot online. But I do like, there's something about a book, there's something about being able to hold a book, and there's some tips in here about being able to dye your own fabrics, about doing it sort of naturally with different things, and I can add the links in the comments to this. Funny enough, I was mentioning the library then, I took this book recently with me to the library in Gladstone, because when I take a book just to read, it's so peaceful in there and so quiet, and the way libraries used to be, I fell asleep in the chair. So now I need to sit at a little desk, and there's all these people beside me. I know people go there to write, you know, the authors go and they're typing away. So now I'm making notes. I did a lot of research on colour from this, and I found it was really, really useful. So this one is The Complete Guide to Designing and Printing Fabric by Laurie Wisburn. All of these I got on Amazon. So yeah, I can always put the link in the comments. And I know that Vonnie, who's just shared with us in the membership, has got a fabulous book that I was looking at on Amazon this morning. So I would love to, I know we briefly said, but your thoughts on that, because I think I might need to next time have a little treat and buy that one because it looks fab. I love William Morris. So my next one is the Source book, and this is the V&A, and I've got lots of, so V&A is Victoria and Albert, which you probably know, the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, which was you know, originally set up by Prince Albert, Victoria's husband consort. So, and this is just full of all these fabulous designs, all sorts of ideas and different, I think I'd seen like a vine pattern one there. I think that's carrot or turnips on there. It's just, and it's all set into different eras. So let me give you an example of the small floral. The small floral, then there's stylized plant forms. Oh, these are cool as well. I like this style. I'll show you now some of the Japanese prints and things in there. So I'm hoping that Anne Anna Follett has said that she's coming to the UK in the fall, and I'm going to meet her in London, and I'd really love to take her to the V&A, because I think it's a fabulous place. So and then the third one is the complete pattern directory. Now I think that Shalini has this. I have a feeling Shalini might have won this on a course we were doing with Stacey Gingerbear, and again lots of different designs in there. And this kind of book is ideal for me. See, I don't go to sleep reading this because I'm looking at all the images. So to give you a flavour there. All ages, all cultures, there's all sorts in there. There's, you know, funnily enough, we were just doing about spirals and circles in the membership. And there's some designs, I'm sorry, I can see the sun's on that. And there's some sort of designs in there of that ilk. So those are my three favourite. The last two are more that I look at for colour palette ideas and designs, you know, like that. The first one has got lots of some kind of techie stuff in there. I found the information about colour palettes really useful, and about colour and white split up the days when we talk about RGB and CMYK. Now I have read about it on the internet before, but there is something sometimes about reading it in a book. So yeah, they are my three favourites. I'm going to have a little look in the comments here and see what we've got. Oh, it's Natalie. Natalie says, yeah, she's on the East Coast, north of Boston, 20 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean, just across the pond. Oh, just across the pond? Just across the pond. How cool is that? And Denise is saying, love the library. It's great and so relaxing. It is, as I say. I don't want to go to sleep in there, but it is so peaceful. I mean, I know libraries now, I'm not sure what they're like in the States, but so often here now, to keep people more involved, they're not as quiet. You know, used to never make a noise in the library. It used to be very peaceful and quiet. And Gladstone's library is like that. And some others, I know I love the library, and when we go into Liverpool, in the city of Liverpool, and there's rooms in there that are quiet rooms, and it's again that peacefulness. And so yeah, but I will send you some more pictures next time I'm at the library, because I do love it, and there's just something about a library, definitely. Let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, they are beautiful books. I know, I'm so excited to think I'm going to meet Anne. So yeah, hopefully they're coming to London in the fall. So I'll be really excited. I can get the train down to London and meet them there. And to be honest, I don't care what I do. We can do whatever Anne wants. But I just thought the V&A would be a good place to go. So there you go. And you can see Natalie is asking, will I put the books into the comments? I will, yes, absolutely I will. I'll put them in, because as I say, they've all come from Amazon. I tend to look, because sometimes I'm gonna have a little offer on, so I kind of wait and see what's on offer. But there's a couple, but now I've seen that William Morris one today. I looked at it and Vonnie showed me today, and I thought, oh, I think that might have to be my next one. There's something about a book, isn't there? You know, I say I love my Kindle, I love all my tech stuff, but there's something about a book, definitely. So yeah, there you go. So the blog post, if I show you, I think I think everyone here will have had an email, and I'm not going to do a blog every week, but I will do one maybe a couple of times a month. Let me see if I can find the page that it's on. Where are we, Pauline? Pauline, think. I know, I have so many pages open at the moment, that's the trouble. Is it in here? Is it this one? No, that's... Okay, I'm just going to go for it in here, Kajabi. Okay, move it across. Where are we? I will be there. I'm just loading it in the background before I turn it over for you. Just think, why do these things seem to take so long when you're... I'm just so impatient these days. I thought Indy might have joined me today because Jed's out, but she's laid flopped out on the bed in the other room. She's all relaxed, so we'll not be seeing her today. Let's see if I can find my blog now. Where are we, blog? This is the one. I am still with you, I promise. I've not lost the plot. There we go. There we go. So I'm just going to share my screen. So this is the post today, so the information's there, because I never thought, actually, Natalie, I should have added it into the blog post there, but I will add it in the comments here. So just a little bit about each book, and as I say, I just thought it would be nice to sort of share so you can see there. And if you're not on my email list, but I think you are, you can always just click on the link there to sign up if you'd like to. There we go, it takes you there, and you just need to put your name and email in there. So I'm going to come back on screen if I can work that one out. Let me have a little look. There we go. There we go. So we're back. So I think we've been on about 20 minutes. If there's any questions or anything you want to ask me, please just fire away. I'll give it a minute or two because I know there's a little bit of a lag, and then I will let you go. So yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I hope your dogs are having a great day, Natty. I love seeing pictures of your dogs, and they're really into using their noses and sniffing and scenting, and Indy is as well. As I say, I quite often hide stuff for her, or when we're out we do a little bit of a trail, so yeah, I love that too. So I can't see anything else in the comments. I'll just check on my screen here that there's nothing else. No, I don't think so. So I will love you and leave you. I'll see you next week. I'm not quite sure yet. Well, I've got a couple of ideas for topics for next week, and a little demo, and I have been playing with the sheep that we did last week. I've changed that image slightly. I've just made it a little bit smaller, so I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to try and use it in some kind of a nativity, thinking about Christmas patterns. So obviously now I need to come up with, thinking about, I know probably the sheep isn't your first priority when you think about nativity. Obviously that's Mary and Joseph and Jesus, but I just think we need those animals in there as well, don't we? See if we can do like some kind of a toile, maybe with like a little scene in there. So I shall pop off. I can see Denise has said, have a great day, everyone. So yeah, have a fabulous day. I'm off now. I was going to have a glass of wine, but I'm just too warm. I think I'm just going to have a nice cup of refreshing tea and just chill. I might watch a little bit of telly. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for watching wherever you are. See you next week. Take care. Bye bye.